Good morning, and thank you for joining us for this episode of SBB Live in person. Really excited today. Shout out to Harbor Chase at Sarasota. Thank you for letting us use your beautiful venue. We have Ms. Adrianna Holderman, who's with us today with Senior Living Selections. How are you this morning?
I'm wonderful. Thank you so much for having me.
Perfect. Well, we are here to learn your why. Everyone has a story. Tell me a little bit about what made you decide to come into the senior living arena, and maybe a little bit about your past.
Sure. My past is kind of unique. I come from a journalism background. I was a roving reporter, investigative journalist for television companies across the country, actually, Oklahoma, Florida, Texas. And my why is my mom. I was doing my journalism career, was a manager at a local television station here, and my mom got diagnosed with Alzheimer's. And that really shifted my focus on not just being a career woman anymore, but being a daughter.
Yeah.
And even though I was an investigative reporter, I know how to research and I know how to look for resources, I even discovered how overwhelming this world really is, and that there's so many choices. And how do you find the right one for you?
Right.
How do you find the right one for your mom, your dad, your loved one? And so it really got me into, looking. I'd done stories with assisted living communities when they had to update hurricane regulations here in Florida. So that gave me a taste of the world. But then having it hit home with my own mom and having to do the search myself, that's when I really started going, wow, there's really a lot more to this. And we do need to be more prepared, because me and my age, I've got children and I've got parents, so I'm in that sandwich generation, and you're so busy taking care of your kids.
Absolutely.
You don't think about your parents, because your parents have always been done. They've taken care of themselves. They're in control. But when you have a diagnosis with Alzheimer's, you see that, wow, now I kind of have to shift roles, and I need to parent my aging parent and really help them, but still give them the dignity and the control and the reverence that they so crave. So honestly, I was lucky that I found Senior Living Selections as a person, as a family member looking for a resource, and it was all because another family member had posted in Nextdoor.
Oh,
the Nextdoor app. And because I was looking and I was searching, looking for people's recommendations, because I was new to the community.
Yeah.
So I didn't have that insight in the Sarasota, Manatee County areas.
Right.
And I got a referral from a family who had experience with Andre. They gave their testimony. They said it was a free resource. So I was like, personal reference, an insider knowledge, free resource to a family. For me, it was a no-brainer.
Right.
And then once I started working with Andre, and I'd ask him, tell me more about what you do. Why do you do what you do? Can you really make a living doing this? But what I loved is the whole reason I got into journalism was because I had a passion for helping people and informing people. And I get to do that in this role. I get to help families and inform families what resources are out there, what fits are better, home health care, assisted living, memory care, logistics. I just really helped come alongside to help them the way Andre helped me.
Yeah,
So.
it sounds like he made a big impact in your life.
Absolutely.
Maybe changed your entire career path and avenue.
Yeah. God works in mysterious ways, and you think you're going one way, and then life happens. But I feel so blessed and so lucky to now be able to honestly help families the way I was helped.
Yeah, and you mentioned something earlier, and I want to expand on that for the viewers today. You mentioned that this service was free to you when you were a client. So how does that work? Because it's a business, somebody has to get paid. So you're providing a service.
I had the same question. Remember, I was an investigative reporter. That's it. What's so beautiful. We're not doing an hourly wage or anything like that for the time that we spend. And we spend hours with families, asking questions, finding the right resources, going on the tours with them. I mean, we come alongside you. And we partner up with several different communities that we trust, that we've learned and been inside, talked with the staff, talked with the directors of nursing, talked with the executive directors, talked with family members who have loved ones in the communities. And it's through those partnerships that once a family chooses one of the communities that we have good reputations with, a good connection with, and they pay a referral fee to us. So that is how we get paid. But honestly, for us, it's honestly a passion and a mission to help and serve our community.
Yeah.
And it's a win-win situation for everybody. It really is.
Yeah, it sounds like the transitional period for someone that's going through that can be so overwhelming, and a service like yours just makes it so much easier.
I mean, just in Sarasota alone, we have almost 100 communities to choose from. And if you like to shop, and that's a lot of things, and it can be overwhelming which one is which, and things get confused. We help you with that. We really kind of help hone in and listen. What do you need? What do you want? How close do you want to live? We also provide that backup care. Let's say you have sons and daughters that live out of state but still want to help mom or dad here. We can be the eyes and ears to go in there and check on your mom or your dad. We can go in. I went in to someone for their birthday. They were all alone. Their kids were far away, and you go in and you become their family.
Yeah, definitely.
An extension.
Like
we're advocates for families. That's why I love doing what I do.
Well, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to reach out. We are joined today with Adrianna Holderman.